Well, hello, my beautiful gems. So this is Maria from the Guided Gem, and we're here to do a collective reading. Spirit, let's do this. My beautiful gems, thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I appreciate everyone's support. Those of you who are writing comments, wow, thank you so much. I love reading your comments. And I see that some of you are absolutely sharing the video, so I appreciate that as well. Thank you for that. All right, Spirit Team, let's do this. What are the messages for the collective? Mm-mm-mm. Interesting. We have really, really interesting energies here. So, this is the first card, and it's the Sword and Rose. So, honestly, the sword and rose kind of feels like, you've been stabbed in the heart, all through love, but it's literally about clarity, about truth, about revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So, interesting because I look at this card as the sword is actually protecting the rose, and the rose represents your soul, your heart, your love, everything. Okay? So the sword and the rose. Um, Needing to get to the truth because swords are all about the mind, the truth, the words that people use, right? So be careful what you say to people. Be careful things that you do because people might interpret it a little bit different. So even though sometimes we try to help people, they may sometimes take it in a different way. Okay? So a hand of cards. It says take a chance, risk being strategic, options, not showing hand gambling. So to me, especially in the position that it's at right here, if you have information that you um, need in order for you to get the clarity that you want, if you are finding out something about a person in your life, just understand that sometimes you should not show your hand. In other words, if you even if you're trying to create a project, not everyone wants what's best for you. Not everyone will be happy for you. And I know this comes around often, and we don't want to believe it because we just think that everybody's as nice as we are. And sometimes it just gets twisted. And if this is what's going on, then I need you to just be careful and um, hold things close to your chest if you are trying to win a negotiation or trying to um, make things go your way, then it's also important not to show your hand. And this is where you're having a little bit of a challenge. So I need you to really look at what it is in your life that you are maybe being too vulnerable, okay, about, and because this is going to affect you personally. Okay. And then we have the soulmates. Interesting soulmates. So, and it says soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. And this is the potential outcome. Okay, look how pretty this card is. Really, really pretty. So this is giving me the indication about when it comes to your heart, yes, we need to protect it. Yes, you're not showing all your hands, but sometimes you need to simply get the clarity that you need when you are making a decision about having a partnership or an agreement or a contract with someone, even a soul connection. And this is simply saying that, you're resisting to become vulnerable. You're resisting to show your hand where sometimes all you just need to do is get the clarity just to understand, what it is that what their goals are, what it is that they're trying to get from you. Is it a soul connection? Is it a partnership? In the partnership, what are the boundaries? What are the lines that you need to respect and vice versa, right? And be reciprocal too. So if you're going into a partnership here, then this is saying that don't hold back your words. Sometimes we're afraid to ask the right questions. I need you to Maybe rewrite the question in your mind and say, okay, well, this is what I want to know. How can I say it where they will not be defensive? Because that is the other thing. People take things in a very offensive or defensive way, and is what causes a lot of issues sometimes. So I just need you to be mindful and just kind of look at the situation and um, get your answers, but make sure that you're asking in a way where it's respectful, where you can put yourself as the first person and say, I feel a little bit uncomfortable with this situation, but not knowing this is making me feel this way. So I think most people would be kind enough to oblige and to make you feel comfortable and just answer your question. And this will make you feel a lot better, a lot safer, and a lot more trusting in moving forward. So that's a really, really good way of handling that. Okay, let's go into tarot and see what else we have. I was going to use the Elements of Life tarot, but Spirit is saying to use the Gilded Tarot. So let's see what's coming up in here. All right, Spirit, let's do this. What is the message for today's collective? Thank you. Ooh, we have more than one. So we have the Five of Cups, talks about the regret. Ooh, and we have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the King of Swords. Interesting. So right here, just right here, right now, and this is the reason why you're protecting your heart very, very preciously, and you're protecting it with this sword here so that anyone who comes near you, you just cut them off, like you just cut them away, like you don't even want them to get anywhere near you. But the reason for that is because you have a lot of disappointment and regret from something in the past or from someone in the past, and they've left you completely out in the cold. Okay, they were not fair with you. This is someone who was probably a very powerful person, someone who used their words to maybe diminish who you are. And I mean, you were able to get out of the situation, but it took you a very long time to heal. And now you are protecting your heart with everything you've got, right? And you have this sharp, double-edged sword, okay? I feel that the person that you dealt with in the past, I feel like they are now looking back and they're trying, I think they are realizing, their actions. Would they admit it to you? Probably not. And you're saying like, yeah, never, never in a million years. And that is, a sign of a, I was gonna say sociopathic narcissist, but we don't want to hear these words anymore because it's been like overkilled everywhere. But this is someone who was rather selfish and just thought of themselves and whatever they wanted, and they didn't care that they hurt you. They didn't care that they put you out on the street. They didn't care that they left you with nothing, right? They didn't care if you had children or not. They didn't care um, how they made you feel, right? This is because they were insecure and they used their words to make them feel superior. But you know what? This is all in the past, and now you have protected yourself. You have healed because the flower, the rose, is also about healing. You have healed, but now here we have an opportunity for a soulmate. And how do we get here? Because you are becoming so protective. You're holding everything close to your chest. You're not sharing, you're not becoming vulnerable because of this past history. So what do we do with that, my beautiful gems? Let's see. Okay, so we have the Hermit and we have the Three of Wands. So it's interesting because the Hermit, look, the Hermit. So holding everything close to your chest, I get that. Again, I'm going to go back to negotiations, agreements, contracts. If you are in negotiations, do not um, just say whatever you have on your mind. Don't just share your thoughts. And don't, a lot of people say, yeah, I'm just going to say what I have on my mind because I don't want to forget it. Let's brainstorm, whatever. Sometimes it's not a good idea because people, again, they will not take your side and they will not support you. Some people will just take your ideas and run with it. So you got to be very careful who you are speaking to. Okay. And I feel the whole reason for you to strategize and to really um, not take like certain risks or take a chance on just being completely vulnerable or completely showing your hand just because you want something out of this. Okay. And it's great. So this is already a big step for you because you want something, because you're trying to get something, a result from whatever actions you're taking. Okay. You will find all of your answers within. I think what this is saying is that you need to take your time. You don't have to rush into anything. Things are going to happen in the right divine timing. All you need to make sure is that you are not rushing through it. So, again, negotiations, just take your time. There's information that have to maybe be revealed, and I wouldn't suggest you guys to sign anything at this time because there are too many planetary shifts that are happening. You can check those out on any astrology channels, and you'll see there are a lot, especially for the sign, well, for all signs, but um, the whole year 2024, there's a lot of shifts coming through. So I need you to be careful, okay? If you are not getting what it is that is due to you, just understand that there's something else behind it. So again, do not react. It's all about this reaction and how you handle everything, okay? Let's see what else we have. Soulmates. What else do we have? Spirit. The wheel is turning. My beautiful gems, I do plan to go live. So if you are subscribed, just make sure you have your notification bell on so that you get notified on when I do go live. All right, my beautiful gems, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are actually turning around for you in your life. Okay, you have a lot of introspection to do. You've been single for quite some time, but now your soulmate is ready to come in. Soulmate doesn't just mean partnership. Soulmate means a person that you connect at a soul level in any area of your life. Okay, so they are ready to come in, and you just need to open yourself up, right? And then we have the Two of Swords, which talks about um, being at the stalemate. You know, this card is really about stalemate, but it's also a card of victory, okay? About choosing to see the truth of the situation, okay? And then we have, look, the Page of Pentacles. Your soulmate is ready to come in with this offer, and I need you to not react and just to um, take in the information and sit with it for a while. Sit with it and just be cordial and do not react because sometimes you might say things and offend them where there is really no intent to offend them. So please take your time before you do answer. Oh, I can go to my Elements of Life Tarot. Just give me one. Let's see, Spirit, what do we have? Maybe you can take this time to subscribe to my channel, like and share the video. Please, please write me a comment, even if it's to say, hey, this resonates with me, or like I got it. Okay? So I think the whole message here is time to open up that heart of yours. Doesn't mean that we're going to be careless and put ourselves in a vulnerable position. It just means that we need to get the clarity, right? We're going to be open and asking the right questions, okay? So we are releasing all of the burdens with this 10 of fire, which is the 10 of wands. It's like they're carrying this whole burden on their shoulders, this world of like burdens. We're ready to release this, okay? With the 2 of fire, usually in the upright it talks about, having to make a decision. You're at this crossroad and you need to make a choice. Now, regardless of which side you will go on, just understand that both sides are something that you're really, really passionate about. Okay. And so it doesn't matter which way you decide. Just know that the decision is being made and it is to free yourself of this burden. Okay. So I love that. Let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness. I could not have had a better card. Look at this. We have the Empress, abundance, creativity, whatever it is that you are doing at this time. Okay, I'm feeling that this message, even though they are daily messages and they are the current energy, I feel that this is moving forward and I feel like it's going further to into 2024, but I think this is a progression of where today you are starting to be mindful of all of this and you're taking action and you are changing some of your ways, which will bring in this soulmate. And I think you're ready. You're ready to bring in this abundance. You're ready to share, to nurture, to create, to just be that empress. And I love this. And of course, there's no gender in tarot. So, which means that you are all ready for this, my beautiful gems. And especially if you're here on my channel, you guys are ready to bring in this abundance and you're ready to create and you're ready to bring in that soulmate as well. So I love that. Okay. Let's see if we can get you an advice card and we'll go into the Lenormand deck. All right, Spirit. What's the advice? Oh, of course. Look at this. The rider. Look at this. It's card number one. You're ready to ride into your new life, however that looks for you, whatever you're choosing the path that you're being on. It's going to be very abundant. This is going to be your happy time, okay? I'm really happy. I feel like some of you are really going to receive messages, and that's great because it's a positive message. It's an offer. It could be new job, it could be new business project, it could be a new product. I'm hearing product. Whatever it is that you're planning to do, you're going to do it with someone that is exactly on the same page as you. So I love this. And the writer's always bringing in good, positive news. Okay. So whatever it is that you're waiting on, this is coming. The wheel is turning. And you know what? The choice, the path, you're releasing your burdens. It's a beautiful reading. I hope you resonate with it. If you do, show me some love. Subscribe, like, and share. Until the next reading, my beautiful gems, I'm sending you love and light.